Hi guys, it's me, Saskia, and I am back with another video. Now, my original plan for my next video was going to be about the vegan diet and how you can make it simpler for you, the myths and all that nonsense. But because my research plateaued, I decided that since today I just went through a big bag, well not that big, of my dad's old clothes from like the 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s, that kind of thing. I thought I'd show you some of the ones that I think were ridiculous and I can't believe my dad ever wore, and the ones that I have taken that I want to put into my wardrobe. And just so you can see the way fashion was then and how easy it is to find old second-hand vintage clothes that can fit your style just from looking at your parents' old clothes. Because like I talked about in my last video about sustainable fashion, second-hand and vintage clothing does not have to look ugly. I mean, when I'm looking at the no pile that I made, I can see why some people think that, because there was some really bad fashion choices. But then in my yes pile, I'm thinking, I could make that into an outfit. Now, most of them, because they're my dad's, they're all going to be bigger for me. So most of them are like overshirts or, you know, big, long shirts that could be used as a dress, that sort of stuff. But still, they can make a cool outfit. So, let's go. I'm going to start with the no pile, just because I think some of them are hilarious. And the one that's on the top of the pile, my dad had a lot of fun remembering about, because recently, if you've seen, there was a tweet by Vogue, or it was British Vogue, one of Vogue's, that was Zendaya at the whatever, was it Oscars? Brits? Whatever the last award show was, and she was in that beautiful yellow dress. She looked stunning, but then behind her was either like her bodyguard or friend, whatever, and he was in the proper version of this jumper. So in the old day, well, they probably still have them, designer brands have like a the proper designer that's like really expensive, and then there's it's either called like on the hanger or off the hanger or whatever, which is the same designs but cheaper so that regular people can get them. So Jean Paul Gaultier, they have one, and their off the hanger one is called Junior Gaultier, which is what my dad has in this B jumper that's, oh, it's also a turtleneck. But basically Zendaya's whatever was wearing the proper Jean Paul Gaultier version and not the Junior Gaultier version, and my dad found it hilarious, and I'm pretty sure he like replied to the tweet, shared it on Facebook and everything. But yeah, that's one of the no piles, because I just think that it would not suit me. Like, let's look. So that would not suit me. I mean, maybe if I was featuring in the live action Bee Movie, but right now, no. I'm not much of a yellow person anyway. I don't really think I suit yellow that much. But that was just a big no-no. So that's one of the first ones that I said no to, and honestly, it just made me laugh, because I didn't even realise he still had it. Like, he thought it was at his mum's house or something, and he just didn't still have it. But then I found it right at the bottom of the bin bag, and I just found it so funny. No, my next one was the first thing I pulled out of the bin bag, and honestly, I was just so shocked. Like, what was this brand doing at this time? Because just... So this is Prada. And Prada, honestly, what were you doing that decided that this would be okay? I mean, first off, big, massive polka dots. I don't really think that's a good thing anymore. Like, sometimes it looks, maybe okay, but then it went with blue sleeves. But yeah, I never seen a picture of my dad in this, and I'm gonna have to ask for one because, oh my gosh. But anyway, Prada, I'm so glad you sorted yourself out a lot. It was just so funny. Let's go for a yes pile this time, just to mix it up a bit. So just, some of these I didn't immediately go like, oh my gosh, yes, I want it, like I do some clothes, but that I thought about it, you know, tried to picture an outfit in my head, and it kind of came. So it's, oh, gotta grab two. So I have no idea who the brand is. It's not like a Dirk Bickenbergs, whatever that is, but it's like a meshy kind of t-shirt, just a regular t-shirt. And you know, when I thought about it, like immediately I was like, what am I gonna wear this with, because it's see-through and, you know, I'm not big on see-through fabrics. But then I thought, pair it with a mini skirt or, you know, shorts with maybe a bikini top underneath, or like just a crop top that's got a cool pattern on it that like matches. I think the outfit would look awesome because, as you know, layering makes an outfit look 10 times better. And obviously in summer, it's kind of hard to layer because, whew, it's hot. But I think this fabric, it feels quite lightweight. So I'm really liking this. And I can't wait to show you an outfit that I make out of it. Okay. Now, do we want a yes pile or do we want a no pile? Let's go with one of the maybes that I had, just because of the size. Like I thought it's like a, well, it was probably a proper shirt, but it could be an overshirt type thing, but it's massive and feels heavy. So it's this. Oh, I did not just fall over on the settee. Yeah, so it's this. It's like a just a regular shirt type thing, but because it's so big, I didn't think it would look right on me, and that's just why that's in the no pile. There's nothing like, oh my god, what were they thinking about it. I feel like those sleeves were meant to be short, maybe. They don't seem that long compared to the length of the actual, you know, top. So maybe they were meant to be short, but I feel like if I put it on, it would drown me. Which sometimes, you know, fine. But I would not dig it. Fabric wise though, and colour wise, it's pretty fine. But still, I just think it's too big for me. It's quite excessive. So that's basically that one. I can't really find the one that was my favourite because the piles are like been made itself. Oh yeah. This, I didn't really know how to feel about it just because of whether it's a label or just a pattern. I didn't first know how to feel about it, but I looked at it for a bit longer and oh my god, I love it. The fabric though, at first I was like, but it's that stretchy kind of fabric that, you know, you'd see on like a leotard or something, and I just thought that's cool. So on the front, it's got this like number 3 that has, I don't know, Like this little bottom bit here kind of looks like it belongs on the back of a Crazy Wave ride. But then it's like, I kind of feel like it was meant to be a racer kind of top, and I love that. On the back it's got like this a similar pattern but in a 7 shape. I'm not entirely sure what the brand is because I can't see it. It just says Destroy. I think that might be the brand. It's never very obvious sometimes. But yeah, I just loved this, and I feel like I'm, not to brag, but I feel like I'm going to look fabulous in it. So I also can't wait to show you an outfit of this. For all of these, eventually they will all come up on my Instagram, so please go check that out. Yeah, so that's another one of the yes pile. The no pile. So there's nothing wrong with this either, really. This might be inside out. Anyway. So it's from John Richmond, but it is basically just a big knitted jumper over top thing that also is slightly see-through. And you know, I probably could make a cool outfit out of it, like going to the beach with like a bikini under it, maybe some shorts, but I just feel like it might take a bit too much effort to get to amazing level. So it was just in the no pile for that reason. I did start making a maybe pile, but then I realized as soon as I make a maybe pile, it turns into a no pile. Because I just don't like maybes. But anyway, you know, I don't think I'd suit this either, if we think about it. I feel like it doesn't match the skin tone. Anyway, so we've done that. Turning the light back on. Another thing, this one just made me laugh. So we have a running joke that, now that I'm about to say it out loud again, seems like it could be a little offensive, but we just mean it in the same way that, you know, Chandler on Friends. So we have this running joke that some of the clothes that my dad used to wear on first look made most of the girls and probably some of the guys think he was a bit gay. So it just made me laugh because this is, it could be nice. This is too big for my liking, but it could be nice, you know, it's a nice purple colour. And then I turned it around, and on the back there's this like gym top fabric at the top, and also this I don't even forget what this is called, like a flappy flare bit that, you know, you'd see at the bottom of a tutu, and I thought that was quite entertaining. Most of these that I'm putting in the no pile, I need to find pictures of my dad in, because my dad, when he was younger, had this like tight curly afro type hair, and I can imagine this frilly top on the back paired with that hair looked amazing. But anyway, so colour wise, nothing wrong with it. Logo's a bit too big, and I did not dig the frilly on the back. Back into the yes pile. So we've got this, it's a similar design to the old one, it just does not have the frilly. And I quite liked this colour. I mean, it's like a nice mint, you know, mint green. I've always wanted some mint green, and I quite dig it. The logo again is a little bit big, but it's just the picture compared to the name underneath it as well. But I really liked, like, come on, it's nice. I loved it. You know, it felt really like me. You know when you just find a t-shirt or bottoms or just a piece of clothing and you just immediately think, oh my god, that is me, I need it. That is what I felt with that top. Like, so pretty. Okay. Another thing. This, once again, nothing wrong with it. It's also Junior Gaultier. I just you know, I didn't dig the two types of stripes. I'm not really a stripe person, you know, like stripes sometimes are okay, but they can really make you either look too long or too cut off. But I did not like the way that it like goes thin white, like white and red alternate stripes, and then to this, which is just red with white lines. I didn't like the change in straps, and this to me looks like it belongs on a boat. You know, like captain hats and captain uniforms, and they have this big like patch. I feel like that's what that looks like. Obviously, if you dig this, that's cool. But me, totally did not like it. I think just thought, oh my god. Anyway, what else have we got? Alright, this also, like, I picked it up and immediately went, oh my gosh, no. Not because of the way it's formed or anything, but this fabric. It feels so itchy, and that's on the outside. Like, I didn't put my hand in, I didn't, but I'm gonna do it now. Like, you'd either have to wear like so much under this to stop it itching on your skin, or be insane and completely unsensitive. It's also a turtleneck. I really do not suit turtlenecks. Like, this isn't a turtleneck, but if I get the thing and just wrap it around like a turtleneck would, like, look how cut off and big my head looks just by cutting off my neck. Like, honestly, me, turtlenecks don't go together. I do kind of, I also don't know what this brand is. Let me look at the tag. So this is Vivienne Westwood, which I love Vivienne Westwood. She makes amazing things, and her shoes, so nice. And I do like this, this pattern on the front here. Kind of looks like Stonehenge, or, you know, like one of those stone circle things that really intrigue me. So it could be nice if the fabric was different and not so itchy, like, what else we got? And I just liked, this is also Junior Gaultier, and it's nothing special. I just really liked it. It's like a jacket knitted thing. Doesn't feel too itchy, and I believe the zip goes all the way down. Yeah, so it's like a nice jacket, and honestly, I don't have enough jackets. Like, I've got long sleeve tops and short sleeve tops, and I've got a leather jacket that's not real leather, and all of that, but I don't have many, you know, just casual knitted cardigan type, but not really cardigans, jackets, you know. So I was quite happy to find this, because jackets are a necessity in your wardrobe, because not only does pairing a jacket with an outfit just once again bring the layers up and make it look great, it's also so functional. Like, you know how many times your parents used to always tell you, they're like, go get a jacket, it's gonna get cold, you'll need it, like, and you just went, it doesn't go with the outfit. And honestly, I relate, but every time you did that, how cold did you get? You got cold. Plus, a jacket can go with your outfit if you just think about it right. No pile, because this one, you know, I looked at it, and when it was on top of the other things, and I thought, have I found a racer jacket? Because I've wanted a racer jacket forever. But no, I have not. I did not find one. I found something similar, I guess. But it's a t-shirt that I don't even know what's on it. It's a sports brand, I know that much. Like this says Ajax Amsterdam on it, and I don't know what that is. And the fabric feels so synthetic and really does feel like, you know, those football shirts that you can get. Feels like one of them, and it did not go with me. It did not agree with me whatsoever. So that's just another no pile. Okay, see, we've only got 2 items left in the no pile, so we're gonna go back to the yes pile. Now this, I thought this looked like it would go so nice with me because it's creamy. It's like not too white that it will wash me out. And it's nice light fabric, you know, that could go over things. It could just be on its own. And then on the bottom, it's got like a more of a t-shirt kind of style. It's open a bit here, but like, so it fades from its original fabric to its nice t-shirt kind of thing, and I just thought that looks awesome. Like, you could put a jumper over it and just have the t-shirt bit sticking out, or you could tuck it all, the t-shirt bit, into a skirt or shorts and just have the synthetic bit, not synthetic, I don't really, well, it probably is, but you know, that kind of fabric out. You know, the possibilities for this, probably endless. And you know, I could love a good multifunctional top. So yeah, loved that. So this is also a shirt that I just, Dolce & Gabbana. I already have a few things from this brand. Like I've got one of my dad's old long sleeve t-shirts that I wear sometimes. I've got a crop top from my mum, and I've got a small denim miniskirt, and I love all of them, like, all the time. And sometimes I pair both D and G together, which I never used to think was okay, like, but mainly that was with things like Nike and Adidas, like wearing full Adidas. I don't dig it. But anyway, I quite liked this shirt. Like, I know I said I didn't like stripes, but these are the vertical stripes that are, like, you know, spaced out. I think just make you look a little taller, and I'm 5'2", so I need that. But I just loved it, like this over a bikini or a nice summery outfit to wear in the sun. I think the way it feels, it's quite cool, and it's got, you probably can't see it, but I'm gonna try anyway. Like, it's got little holes, there we go, in it, so it feels like it could be pretty breathable, and I just loved it. Like, I just thought that is gonna go so well with summer outfits. Okay, this next one, I once again didn't really know how to think about it because it feels pretty heavy, but then I thought, I don't need winter clothes and I need summer clothes. I can't just think of summer because it's currently summer. So this is from that Destroy brand again, and it's like a blue knitted jumper with a collar on it. Like, at first glance I didn't think I'd dig it, but I do love blue. Like, I really suit blue, so I was just putting this. It's like a nice knitted fabric, and it's not see-through, but it looks like it could be. So, you know, when you want a bit of mystery involved, you know, I just thought, it looked really, really cool. Okay, got 2 more to go, and 2 more to go in the no pile. So I'm just going to pause here just to explain what I love about vintage clothing. So Obviously, when you're shopping for new clothing, whether you care about sustainability or not, which you should, but you're always thinking of like the trends, you know, like what's trending right now, what's gonna make me look good, you know, what are other people gonna like on me. Like most of the time when you're shopping for new clothes, you're thinking about what other people may think of you. But for me, when I go vintage shopping, like whether it's a vintage fair, which I love doing and I can't wait until we can do one of those again, you know, a vintage fair, or just going to a vintage store, my parents' old clothes, getting them handed down from my sister or my brother, is that I don't think about what other people will think because they've already been worn, you know, someone else liked them already, and I just think like if I like what that fabric looks like, if I like what that item looks like, I just get it because I don't think about what other people think for some reason. It's a different like thought process. I'm not sure why, but I just know that that's what I love about it. And you know, getting vintage clothes somehow ensures diversity in your outfits a lot more, because obviously people these items that I've picked out were probably mass produced when they first came out and when my dad bought them, but now no one else is really wearing them. And I just love individuality when it comes to fashion, because fashion is a way that we express ourselves, you know, our aesthetic, our style, what we choose to wear reflects who we are. And I just think being able to shop vintage or secondhand ensures that you can show who you are. I mean, not only does it show that you care about the planet, but also you look so much different to everybody else. Like, I just love that side of it. And obviously, like I said, some people think vintage means ugly, and obviously, like I've showed you with some of my no pile, some of the brands did not make the best choices in the 80s or 90s, but everything goes wrong every now and again. It's like, you can't expect a brand to produce on top always perfect fashion items. Like, that's physically impossible, especially to please each and every person. Like, things that I think look absolutely tragic, someone else is probably going to turn around and go, no, that thing's cool, I'd wear that. And that's totally fine. We all have different opinions, we all like different fashion styles and all that nonsense, but you know, that is why vintage shopping and secondhand shopping is not ugly. You're not always gonna find something that's a disaster. Sorry, my throat's dry. But like, there's always the chance to find something that's perfect. Okay, that's really far away. I've thrown it really far away, but I can get it. Okay, so this is back in the no pile, mainly for the colour. And the fabric feels quite awful too. So this is from Diesel, and on the tag it says Le Knit plus chic. I'm guessing that means knitted clothes that are also fashionable. I can't remember what chic means in French. I did know, but now I don't. Anyway, you ready for the disastrous colours? Okay, that's the yellow that's on the top. Just the collar, I believe, not anything else. And then it's paired with this green. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't dig that green. I feel like it's a bit of a nosy green. And to pair it with this yellow, not your best choice, Diesel. Like, the Diesel shop in Meadowhall, I go in there all the time just to look at everything that is so nice. Can't afford a single item in there, but it all looks so pretty and I so want something. But yeah, this is a no-go. It's also a size extra large, which would not fit me. But, you know, Dad, what were you thinking? Like, I don't even think that matches this skin tone. And my dad, we have a very similar skin tone. Currently, I've got a tan as well. So when you're wearing this, it'd be winter. I'd be so pale that this... Wait, I don't think I've got this on very well. Okay, this doesn't go, if I'm honest with myself. But, you know, the 80s and the 90s, they were troubling times. Okay, into the yes pile. What's this one? Okay, this is just a simple V-neck top that it's a nice burgundy red colour. And I do love a good burgundy red. But yeah, I just thought it was quite nice. Like, I don't have many V-neck shapes because do they tend to make those shapes for women? I'm not entirely sure, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, I just like the fabric feels a bit synthetic, but it's not stretchy or anything like that. But it feels breathable, you know, that nice, really, oh, it kind of looks shimmery in that lighting. I don't think it is shimmery. Maybe it has a little bit of a reflective glow, maybe? Does it? I don't know. But anyway, I just liked it because colour mainly, and the design and the brand is not printed massive. It's just like a nice stamp there. I think I dig it. Okay, the last no item. See, this was the start of the maybe pile, and I'm still thinking about it actually. It is just a blue overshirt, or probably an original shirt from no idea. But the reason I put this in the maybe pile is because its length is quite short. I believe it only goes to about the underneath the hip, just a bit longer, and it's got short sleeves. Most of my overshirts are long sleeved, so I think I'll have to try this on, think about it a little bit actually. But there's nothing particularly wrong with this. I just didn't exactly dig it on first look. The pocket did confuse me a little bit though. So it has this pocket, no, God, I can't control it. This pocket here, and the zip goes there. So it's like a side. And the pocket inside is netted. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just what's making it a no. So, yeah. Is there one on the other side? No. So, if you know me at all, you'll know that I'm a bit of a symmetrical type of person. I like symmetry, I like even numbers, you know, that sort of stuff. So that's gone back in the no pile because it has one pocket and doesn't have the other pocket. Final yes product is, once again, it's a simple, well, this, because of the fabric, I feel like this would be more of just a shirt. It's got short sleeves again, you know, shirt pocket, and I kind of like these buttons, like that colour button I quite quite like. I'm not sure why. Who's this by? This is Vivienne Westwood. My silver overshirt that I have on my Instagram that is featured there is also Vivienne Westwood and from my dad, and honestly I love that mainly because it's silver and gold for me. Gorgeous. I just love it. Like, if everything I could wear was silver and gold, I would be happy. But yeah, overshirts do always throw my outfit together. Like, they really go with anything, especially in summer, because, you know, in England, summer does not always mean sunny, but it can be warm. So like, we went to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park the other day, Sunday, and it said on the weather the day before that it was going to be like 27 degrees, and we were all like, oh my god, that's going to be so hot, we'll need sun cream, we'll need shorts and, you know, shoulder covering tops because we all burn our shoulders. But then we got there, it was so cloudy, muggy, but it was still warm. But it wasn't warm enough because the sun wasn't out, so it was just this like heavy hot air that wasn't warm enough for me to take my overshirt off, but it was warm enough for my shorts and my crop top, and it confused my body so much, so I was so glad that I took my overshirt and put sun cream on my legs. But the sun cream wasn't really needed. Anyway, so overshirts are my go-to just to pull any outfit together for practicality, all that, so I'm so glad that I've found like 3 different versions, plus some new tops and that stuff. So like I said, there is always a good hand to secondhand shopping, and I've just shown you that. So honestly, if you parents have like bin bags full of old clothes in their wardrobe or in the loft where I got mine from, go have a look, go through it. I guarantee you'll find something you like. And if you do, comment down below if you had a successful vintage haul, let's call it that. Comment down below if you had a successful vintage haul while you're going through your parents' old clothes. And honestly, I will be so happy if some of you found stuff. And, you know, but if you post them, if you find stuff and you take pictures and you post them on Instagram, tag me. My username and everything will be in the caption below. I cannot wait to see some of your outfits. Goodbye.